our viewers, this isn't mine, okay? 7.
Up to 7.
But that's all I hear.
That's his personal.
Rabotai, I'm very happy to see the guys who stayed for the Otzrot Chaim shiur. Like I said last week, I've never seen such a decline in viewers in Otzrot Chaim in my life. You know? And like a decline in views. And the reason is because Otzrot Chaim is such a powerful shiur, and I recently got into my hands a book. An amazing book. It's been published for the first time in 800 years. I can't say the name of the book.
Sure.
And this book basically could help a person get divine inspiration. Okay? It's one of the methods. And but the only way you could truly understand it is if you learn the Torah Ta'ari. Okay? And I told you guys last week, I hope you guys have been trying to memorize the Asma. Ab, Sag, Ma, and Ben. Okay? Remember.
Ben. Ab, Sag, Ma, Ben.
Ab, Sag, Ma, and Ben. And we said, what's Ab? What's Ab? Over here. Shem Ab. Okay? Shem, you with me? Is Yud, Vav, and then Dalet, right? Yud, K, Vav, K. Right? Obviously the K's are really H's. That's the first name. It corresponds to the Sphira of Chokhmah and Keter. Right? And also, in the name of God itself, it corresponds to the letter Yud. Alright? So automatically when I'm thinking of Shem Ab, I have transcended my neshama to the letter Yud of God's name. Okay? Yud. Then we have Shem Sag we learn. What's Shem Sag? You see this Yud K Vav K? Instead of, you see the Vav, instead of a Yud in the middle, I write a Aleph in the middle. Now instead of 72, what's the numerical value? 63. That's going to be the first Hey of God's name.
First Hey.
Okay? And now it's not the Sphira of Keter and Chokhmah anymore. What Sphira? What comes after Chokhmah? Bina. Which is basically Chanukah.
Ima.
That's Chanukah, right, guys? Chanukah is Bina. You guys sing the song Ma or Sui Shud. So, and one of the lines of it is Bnei Bina Yemei Shmona. Right? This is Bina. Right. Chana v'Shiva Banea. What's Chana? Bina. Shiva Banea is the 7 Sefirot from Chesed until Malchut. Now, let's say I take the K's. Now, instead of writing them with U's like K, Hey, I say He. I put a He, Aleph. I put an Aleph instead. That's going to correspond to the letter Vav of God's name. Okay? Now, it's not Bina anymore. What Sefirot? What are they? With corresponding Sefirot? Chesed,
Bina.
Gevurah, Tiferet, Netzach, Hod, Yesod. Also, this is going to be numerical value 45. Yes, guys?
Yes.
45, also the numerical value of Adam, man. So Adam Harishon was corresponding this name of God. Okay? Now, what we have over here, you have, okay, so that's going to be Shema, Chesed. Also, we also call the 6 Sefirot the Partzuf, the system of Za. Okay? Za. That's when you say Hakadosh Baruch Hu, you're basically praying to Hashem when He's in this name. Yud K Vav K like this, in Alephs. Okay? In Alephs. In your blue books, in your Tavla over here, you see over there Ma, Shem Ma. Shem. You see Shema over here, third name on the top, Shema. With this name, you could purify your body. You could purify your souls from all your kitabim. Let's say all day you were walking around, you're working and you see shtuyot all day, and you want to meditate a little bit, 5 minutes, and just purify your neshama. You have no mikveh around. The best way to do is always go to the mikveh. Okay, because the mikveh corresponds to Shem Sag. When I say Shem Sag, guys, you right away have to know what name I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, 63.
60. So going inside the mikveh, it's like you're going inside Shem Sag.
Okay, so mikvah.
Could you imagine it? There be Abraham? Could you imagine? I have my Chanukah, my Chanukiah. I dip it inside a mikveh before I lit with it. Do I have to? No, I'm not eating from that Chanukiah. But I want to purify because everybody who used that mikveh, goyim were making that Chanukiah, this and that, they put all their energies in that. When I dip it inside a mikveh and I take it out, all their energies are gone. That Chanukiah went through a fresh start. Okay, so every time you feel like you're down on your luck, dip inside a mikveh, you're going to come out, you're going to feel like a new person. All your what?
Proper kavanot again when you go to mikveh?
We're not up to that yet.
No?
Just understand when I'm inside a mikveh, I'm dipping inside Shem Sag. And what are you? You're Shema.
Shema.
You're Shema. And the water is Shem Ab.
Shem Ab.
Understand? The water itself. Why? What's the name? What's the name of Hashem? That's the Shem Ab 72. That's the first one I said, right? So let's say, yeah, with the Yuds, with all the
Shem Ab,
Yuds.
you said, right?
Shem Ab.
Yeah.
With all the Yuds, right? With all the Yuds.
Sitting in the wrong location.
Right? Yud, K, Vav, K. How many se'ah are there in the mikveh? How many?
40.
40 se'ah, right? There's 40 se'ah. How many Yuds are here?
40.
10, 20, 30,
40.
40. So the mem se'ah of the mikveh come from where? Shem Ab. So water is very powerful. That's why inside your Chanukiah, put a little bit of water on the bottom, says the Otzrot Chaim. The last name of God is the most important name because that's the one we always are working with. Shem Ben. Shem Ben is going to be Yod, K, 2 Hays, Vav, nothing in the middle, and the last is also like this. Is the numerical value 52.
2.
It's Keneged which Sphira? What's the last Sphira, guys? Malchut, very nice. I like it when you guys get those answers right. Malchut. Also corresponding which Shem? Nuk. Which partsuf? System. Nuk. Very nice.
The Nuk system.
The Nuk. The female. The scepter. Okay, so your wives, all your wives, are all inside this system. Okay? If you learn very well how the Shekhinah works, you're going to know how to deal with your wife. One rabbi I once knew used to call his wife Shekhinah. The Shekhinah comes inside the house. That's what a compliment, thank you.
Maybe he meant Shekhinah.
Maybe
Okay? So those are the names Ab, Sag, Ma, and Ben, right?
Outside my Ben.
Ab, Sag, Ma,
Ben.
Ben.
Shem.
If I take Ab, Sag, Ma, Ben, if I take just the first letters, what do I get? What word? Asmab. Asmab. So when I want to say all 4 of them together, I'm not going to say Ab, Sag, Ma, Ben. I'm going to say Asmab. Okay? In these 4 letters, in these 4 names, I have the whole world. Okay, they correspond to everything. We work with them. You want to reach prophecy? The point of this limud is to reach prophecy. Okay, if you guys are wondering, what am I supposed to do with this? You're supposed to reach prophecy with this. And how are you going to reach prophecy with this? This is going to teach you how to be glued to God. It's called dvekut.
Dvekut?
Yeah, Ashkenaz and dvekis. Okay, dvekut. That's my mission in life. To be close to God. Okay? Let's look inside, guys. So, we're in the second paragraph.
They say Shema. The first one is.
Say it loud. What?
The first one is.
Ab.
No. I'm talking about the names. When you say the first level, is.
Asma.
No, what's
Ashidut?
Shin. When you say Shema.
Shem Ab.
Shem. Yeah.
Yeah, the name of Ab. Yeah.
Shem Ab.
Vihine. Look inside our Rabotai. Everybody who learns this limud, guys, second paragraph, is gonna Bezrat Hashem Kol Mishalot Libo Yidgashmu L'Tova. Okay? V'hine, and behold, Elu ha'arba havayot ha'nechlakot ba'arba miluim, those 4 names of Havaya, Yud Kei Vav Kei, which can be broken down into these 4 asmabs. הם בחינת טעמים שם אב, נקודות שם סג, בחינת תגין שם מה, בחינת אותיות שם בן, וכל אחד מאלו 4 הוויות כלול מכולם. So let's break it down.
Yeah, please.
Okay? So let's take Shem Ab for example. Ab, 72. Yod, K, Vav, K. Right? That's the first name. Keneged Chokhmah, Abba. Keneged the Yud of Shem Havaya. Olam HaAtzilut. This is the highest name. Alright? The water of the mikveh comes from here. Correct?
So the Yud is what?
Yud, Vav, Dal, Yod, K, Vav, K.
Alright.
Right? It's 72. Its numerical value is 72. If I take an aleph bit, let's take the letter, give me an aleph bit.
Gimel.
Gimel. That's a letter, right? Does the letter have life?
No.
No, I need to move it. What do I do to move it? I give him a nikuda. Let's see. Yeah? Now, if you look at the Sefer Torah, Gimel has 3 crowns. And then I could just say ga, or I could say ga. So you know I'm in a jolly mood. That's called ta'amim. So let's say that time I just said it's called talisha. Like this. Okay? The talisha. Ta'amim. Remember this. Ta'amim.
Which ta'amim?
Ta'amim is the
crowns, no?
how do you call it? Cantillations.
Excellent.
Shkoya. Cantillations.
The noun?
Huh?
The way he pronounced it.
No, the tune, the
The
singing.
tune.
Oh.
The melody. I can do I can go high, I can go low, I can do I can end the pasuk, sof pasuk. Right?
So we have crowns.
You have first you have the cantillation, it's the highest level, cantillation.
Right.
That's the ta'amim. You see this ta'amim?
Yeah.
It's a call again. Ta'amim. Ta'amim comes from where? Shem Ab. Okay? Now, see these ta'amim?
Let me see.
You saw it?
No, let me see.
I'm writing out ta'amim, cantillations. Okay? Tet, ayin, mem, yud, mem, ta'amim. It's the highest level, right? Because it doesn't just give a person life, this gives a person his mission. Okay? When you read the Sefer Torah, think, Hashem, please, I'm listening to the Sefer Torah, give me the power to know what my mission is in life. Because that's the ta'amim. Okay? This ta'amim, inside of it, has his own ta'amim, nikudot, tagin, and otiyot.
Tet, ayin, mem.
Yud, mem. Okay? So inside the ta'amim itself, which is basically Shem, Ab, right? Right? Because I said ta'amim is corresponding what of God's name? Ab. I have inside the ta'amim, there's ta'amim of the ta'amim. There's the nikudot. Nikudah. You see this nikudot?
Yeah.
Of the ta'amim. Of the ta'amim. You understand? There is the family of nikudot, then there's the nikudot of the ta'amim. Okay? Then there is the tagin, this is the crowns, the tagin. Tagin of the ta'amim. Then there is the otiyot, it's the lowest level. The letter is the actual lowest level. There's the otiyot of the ta'amim. Understand, Yao?
I'm lost. I can't see if I'm lost.
You're lost, okay.
Who chose the switch? Sit. I don't get it.
There's ta'am
Alright.
of the ta'amim. There's nikudot of the ta'amim. There's tagin of the ta'amim. There's otiyot of the ta'amim.
If you look at your map, look at the book over here. You see on the top it says Ab Sag Ma Ben.
Yeah.
On the right side it says the same thing. Ab of Sag, Ab of Ma, Ab
So,
of Ben.
if Ab, slowly though, if Ab
Its own category.
is ta'amim, Sag, which is when I change this into an aleph, the 63 would be what? The nikudot. Right? Shema is going to be the crowns, the tagin. The otiyot is going to be Shem Ben. So Ab is ta'amim, nikudot is Sag, tagin is Ma otiyot is ben. So basically, what I've just basically told you, there is asmab of ab. Inside ab, it's like saying ab is the family name. Inside that family, I have the father, the mother, the son, and the daughter. Get it?
No.
Ab, Shem Ab. There's Shem Ab, right?
Yeah.
Right.
The first one, right?
Yeah, that's like a family name.
Right. So that's it.
That's a family
Shem
name.
Ab is the
Really,
first
you
one.
with me?
The surname.
It's a surname, yeah, it's a surname. Then there is Avraham Ab, there's Yitzchak Ab, there's Yaakov Ab, and then there's David Ab.
All your uncles?
Got it?
Your fathers?
No. You have Shem Ab.
You know,
Don't worry, we have 100 years to live, guys. Shem Ab is 72, right?
Right, the first
Think of that as a country.
72 is the
Yeah,
first
that's the country.
Right.
Country called Ab.
Ab is the first
Inside that country, there's 4 cities.
one. Right. There's Ab.
Those 4 cities are called Ab Sag Ma Ben of the Ab.
Uh-huh.
Got it?
Okay.
Now let's go to the next one. The
So,
Nikudah.
so 72, the first one is Ab, has
It's-
all those the same Ab, Ma.
Exactly. Kol hakavod.
Ela.
Ba'ed. Okay. Next is Shem Sag. Sag. Somebody make me proud. Sag, the family name,
Right.
is going to be corresponding to which part of the letter?
Nikudot.
Good.
The vowel.
So this Shem Sag also has his own family of Asmav. So there's Ab the Sag. There's Sag the Sag. There's Mah the Sag. There's Ben the Sag.
So the first one represents the tune.
Yes,
The tune.
cantillation.
Yeah, cancellation, tamim.
Yeah, the second
Right.
one represents the
Vowels.
vowels.
Crowns
Yeah.
and otiyot.
So when the Chazan is reading the Torah, he has to think of all of this.
This is really good.
You understand?
You have all these things in mind?
Yeah.
Imagine what a chazan needs to be.
You have to say L'Shem, that's before you pray. And don't think this is high Kabbalistic stuff.
It is kind of problematic.
No,
It's kind of, if you open up a Nefesh Chaim, he says the same exact stuff.
How do people today actually know this?
Nobody knows. That's why Mashiach isn't here yet.
Killed it right there.
Okay? Now, Shema also has Asma.
Where are you praying for?
Shem Ben also has Asma. Okay? And Asma is basically saying Ta'amim Nikudot, Tagin Otiyot. You have to be able in your head to jump
Right.
from one category
To the next.
to the next category.
So the next Shem Ham Ma.
So let's say I'm gonna work with you. I'm gonna do a small test. If I tell you the nikudot of the nikudot, what am I basically saying?
The first
Sag,
one.
sag.
Sag of sag. If I'm saying the tagin of the otiyot,
Ma of Ben.
ma of ben. Yeah.
So wait.
Slow down. You guys are going.
Yeah. What's Tagin again? What's the Tagin?
Ta'amim. It's ta'amim.
Tamim or Tagin?
Ta'amim
Yeah.
is the ab.
What's two plus two?
Tagin, which is the crowns.
Oh, so that's so that'll be
That's
the
ma.
Ma.
This is
That's-
six.
we'll break
So
it
if I
down.
tell you Abraham, otiyot of otiyot,
Oh,
it's
so-
basically saying what?
So it'll be
Otiyot of otiyot.
Otiyot. What's the
So
letter?
Ben, it'll be Ben, no?
Ben.
Good.
Ben.
Ben.
Otiyot is Ben.
Otiyot is Ben. Just bring it on thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's Otiyot again?
Right.
Letter itself, right?
Letter, yeah.
Letter.
Yeah. So when I tell you ta'amim the ta'amim,
Tamim.
what's ta'amim the ta'amim?
Ab.
Ab the ab.
See, now I'm getting
Ab.
Yeah. Yeah.
Quizzes.
Nikud.
We need quizzes.
Nikudot.
Come on, teacher. We gotta put that together, man, for next
Nikudot
class.
of
Nikudot of ta'amim is what? Sag the ab.
Nekudot
Nikudot.
of
Ta'amim.
Ta'amim. So the first one is
Nikudot is what? Sag, right?
Sag and Ben.
Nikudot. That's the ta'amim of the ta'amim is what? What's ta'amim? Ab. So sag the ab.
The family of Sag, the category of Ab.
You guys.
Okay,
In the back over there, you guys are advanced, right? You guys are advanced. Okay, let's continue inside the book. V'hine.
I said vowel in the Hebrew.
Vowel is nikudot. I'm erasing all of this
Write
now.
in the thing.
We're not writing in English because for one reason. We're not writing in English because this is not an English class.
No, I mean write in the block
Yes.
Hebrew.
It's like a body without no.
And a crown is keta, right?
Crown in this case is tagin.
We made a chart. We're gonna hopefully type it up a little bit.
Okay.
And then the letters would be
Otiyot.
It breaks it down.
Vihine. Now, so basically, we're right now. Remember what world did what did we end off with last time? What world?
Straight word.
Ak. Oh, the straight, not the round ak, not the eagle. Don't
Not the
use.
eagulim.
Try to get yourself used to saying it in Hebrew.
Eagulim.
Ak.
We don't deal with igulim, right?
No, the lady is not.
Yosher.
Yeah.
Yosher the ak. So let's pretend this is the world of ak. Let's pretend. It fills the whole halal. Let's say this is the whole halal. The void. Ak, and inside of ak obviously is what?
Is
the cow. Okay? It's
Line.
it's the kav.
The straw.
Yeah. The dak shibadaki, right? We have a kav here. Correct or no? Good. Now,
Cow.
I'm erasing the kav
No.
because we're not dealing with the kav. We're dealing with ak now. Ak is broken down in 4 categories.
Yeah.
What are they?
Asilu.
Ab, sag, ma, and
Ben.
ben. There's ab of ak, sag of ak, ma of ak, ben of ak.
This is what we did.
Ab of ak starts in the beginning of ak, which this is called a karkifet. Karkifet.
Right down in the bulk. Right down in
It's
the.
in your book. What do you mean? You turn the page.
It's like sarcophagus.
Karkifet. What's a karkifet?
Skull.
You hear what's making that sound? Where do you put your tefillin on?
On the head, Rosh, head.
Gabriel, where do you put your tefillin on? You don't know?
Head.
On the skull, correct. That's called a karkifet. You see, you didn't even have to open the book to know that.
Yeah. Kefet.
From the karkifet until the end. See that? Sag. Sag starts from here of ak. Remember, this is the world of ak. Sag starts from what we call the ozen.
You start writing yours, not in script, you start writing block.
You want me to write in the actual?
Yeah.
Okay. This is the ozen,
The ear.
the ear. Sag of ak starts from the ozen.
So Av of Ak starts with the head.
Skull, yeah.
Skull. Sag of Ak starts with the ear.
Ear, ozen.
You actually writing this down?
You guys get it? Very simple.
Yeah.
Now, there is ab of ab.
Av of Ab.
There is sag
Of Sag.
of ab. There is ma
Of
and ben of ab. And just the same thing. There is ab of sag. There is sag of sag. Ma and ben of sag. Okay?
That's chicken scratch. I don't understand now.
He's basically saying first fill out all the ox that he wants you to fill. So the first ab of ak is the karkifet.
Slowly.
The second one is
Relax. That's okay.
You know, it's-
We're
this
slow.
is-
We're here for people to learn, not to get views.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
This is called learning 101.
Yeah,
You know, when I
101.
have chicken scratch, I don't know 101.
Because you got it. This is ab and
Sag.
good.
Right.
We said that every ab and sag has its own asma, right?
Right.
So that's all I drew. First I drew ab of ab starts from the top.
Right.
Sag of ab starts from where the sag,
Sag begins.
the actual sag begins.
Right.
Then there's the ma'u ben of ab that starts from here, where your belly button would be.
So where's the?
That's called a tabur.
So Ma of Ben is
Ma'u ben of ak both
Ma
start.
of Ben together. They start.
Yeah, they both start at the same spot.
Why?
We'll get there. Okay? Then there's sag. Sag also has ab of sag. Sag of sag. Ma and ben of sag. Very simple.
So Ma and Ben always go together.
Yes, they're basically the sun and the moon,
Right. Other Ma and the
quote unquote, lahavdil billion havdalot. We're supposed to be made in the same
Size.
same size.
So
Until obviously we all know the story that the moon made a little boo boo.
for us.
Yeah, we're gonna learn this one day. She actually said the truth. That's why God asked for a korban on Rosh Chodesh, right? Every Rosh Chodesh you bring a korban for Hashem. Because the truth is she was saying the truth. But as we say in Yom Kippur, God does whatever he wants at the end of the day. Nothing you do to change that.
Oh, he's the controller.
Alright, he's the controller, right?
He's the master.
Yeah, he's the architect.
We just
We're just the pawns.
No, we won.
But don't forget, the pawns could turn into
King,
kings.
queen.
והנה הקרקפתא של זה האק, the karkafet. This is the karkafet, the skull, the karkafet, where Ab starts. שהוא ראשו עד מקום בחינת האוזניים שלו, until the ear of Ak.
Okay.
הוא נקרא בחינת שם Ab. That's where Ab
Shem Ab.
begins and ends.
Right.
Oh.
Wait, so just
Give
on
it
top
all the way
of
to
it,
the
top.
Oznaim.
Oznaim. That's where you see Ab.
On top.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
where
okay, so-
the Ab is revealed only on the top. Because
Right.
once he gets to the Oznaim, he's covered by who?
Let's go.
Sag.
Sag.
That's
right,
it.
right.
That's right. The father is only. Where is he the king truly only? At work. When he comes home, the Sag is over there already. Ima's over there already.
There's no book in that.
There's no Abba anymore. He doesn't have a name. Lo Ole B'Shem.
He's a Bina now.
Now the Bina takes control. No more Chokhmah.
that's it.
Alright? Good. Hu nikra Shem Ab, hu bichinat sod ta'amim. And once again, what's Ab? Ta'amim.
What's Tamim?
Ta'amim is Ab, the cantillation.
Ventilation.
אם היות שגם בחינה זו לבדה כלולה מטעמים מבותגים ואותיות. That's what I was explaining to you before. Don't forget, he tells you. Ab also has Asmab. Okay? Don't think there's just one Ab over there. There's Asmab, the Ab.
So basically,
Ela, here's where you have to underline in your books. Ela she'ein lanu reshut ledaber ba. From now on, put it in your head. We never talk about Ab. That's it. Erase Ab.
That's it.
That's it.
Now
You can't talk about Ab.
So you just-
Ab of Ak. Ab of Ak.
You
We
can
talk
Yeah.
about Sag and Ben.
Sag, Mayin, Ben of Ak, we could talk about.
but
Why
of
we
Ak we
can't
can't talk.
It's too high.
Not ready yet.
There is no revelation of Ab in this world.
I see.
Okay? There is no revealment.
So why include it anyway in this?
I don't know.
You have because what you're gonna learn later on. There's an Ab and Atzilut too. So when you're smart, you're gonna put one and one together. Ab of Atzilut is basically the same thing that's going on in Ab of Ak. When Mashiach comes,
Yes.
all the worlds are gonna go up a step. Okay, it's gonna go up a step, and we're gonna have the Torah of Arich, B'ezrat Hashem, of Ab.
Right.
We'll reach there, God willing, when Mashiach
Nice,
comes.
Ella.
And Olam Haba, forget about it. We're gonna be learning the good stuff. Okay. Next, let's do one more paragraph. V'hine, and behold, afal pi sha'anu korim, even though we call umechanim kinuim elu kegon adam, rosh, oznaim, enaim. I might tell you the ears of Ak, the skull of Ak, the eyes of Ak, all these kind of weird words, right? And you might actually, God forbid,
Picture.
a picture, because your mind right away pictures what it hears.
Yeah.
If you've never seen, your mind needs to visualize it. You know, your mind is so powerful. Your koach hadimiyot. Once your imagination stops working, you're not a human anymore. Your imagination automatically wants to, it wants to make sense of what you just heard. Because he says, even though I'm talking to you in that kind of language, ears, eyes of Ak, head of Ak, and I'm just telling you all this because I'm trying to explain it to you, says the Ari. Not so you can understand it. That's why we're talking in this kind of language in such a high level. But really, God forbid to say that there's an eye and there's an ear there. There's no eye and ear over there.
You're just telling the levels, basically.
Basically, he's just trying to make sense of it for you,
Right.
in your level. Not that there is this kind of stuff up there.
You're
God
just trying to
forbid.
say like mindset.
Yeah.
Right.
Amnam, ikar mekom kinuim elu mo'olam ha'atzilut lemata. Once we get to olam ha'atzilut, then it makes more sense to say the ozen, the ear, the einayim, and kulei.
Road.
Yeah. Shu min arich da atzilut velemata, which corresponds to the system of arich. Remember, arich is what? Keter. Keter of atzilut and below. Ki misham ve'lech partzuf. From then on, we can talk in the kind of partzufim. Aval mimenu ve'lemala, but from arich and above, that means from the atzilut and above, which is the world of Ak. Rak l'shachach et ha'ozen. We could only use this kind of language. Chas shalom. Don't even dare to make an imagination in your head. אנו מכנים אלו כנים אלו. והנה, מבחינת האוזניים ולמטה נתחיל לבאר בקיצור נמרץ. Our main learning is to talk from the oznaim of Ak and below.
Yeah.
What's the oznaim of Ak?
Sag.
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 Sag and
So we see Shem Sag, Rabbi Isai, is what?
63.
63. What name is it? Yud,
Yud.
Vav, Dalet, K. Yud, Vav, Aleph, Vav, K. What's the difference between Ab and Ak and Sag? You see that Aleph over here? That's the whole difference. That Aleph in the middle of the Vav. Okay? Anybody who knows Kavanot Chanukah, this Aleph plays a very big role in our Kavanot in Chanukah when we say Ladlik Ner Chanukah, the Nachal. Huh? Sha'asa Nisim, that's
Kel.
that's Kel, that's an
Kel.
Arif.
Kel is an Aleph.
Yeah, of course Kel is Aleph.
You took a look.
So this Aleph, but I thought Aleph is 1. Yud is 10. Shouldn't Aleph be more spiritual than a Yud? No. Aleph is not more spiritual than Yud. Yud is the most spiritual letter. Why?
Contains.
Because Yud,
Has a nikuda, its own little.
it's just a dot.
Start.
It's a dot. He's nobody, but he's everything. So once I changed the Yud and the Vav into a Aleph, I just created a world. I just changed the whole spectrum. I changed my whole recognition of things. That's when the materialization starts to begin. In our limud. And that's called Shem Sag. Bina. Ima. Bria. Where do our neshamot come from? The world of Bria. Okay? Because only from that world, that's the Kisei HaKavod. Kisei HaKavod. Only from the Bria and on do we have a certain revelation of Hashem. All the prophets only prophesize from Bria and below. Never from Atzilut, except for Moshe and Achia and Shiloni, obviously, and Shmuel
He was
HaNavi.
built like that.
Yeah, those were the exceptions.
Special.
But everyone else,
You guys have to work.
well, even Abraham, Yitzhak, and Yaakov, they only saw Hashem from Kel Shakai. Olam HaBriya. That's it. Olam HaBriya. And we, if we're lucky, after learning all of this, I hope that, I want you guys to continue to come and learn, because I want, there should be another generation of people learning this. I hope, Ezrat Hashem, that in the future, that Hashem will want you to guys to come continue and not throw you guys out. And you guys will have a certain itut in your dream, God willing. When I started to learn this, long time ago, 10 years ago, and I started to learn this, and so how did I first have a itut from Hashem? So I used to see in my dream a lot that I was dipping inside a mikvah, in my dreams. But there wasn't like a regular, I'm just going to a mikvah and I'm dipping. I used to see myself walking in a very, very weird place, and I used to see 3 different kinds of buildings of mikvahs. 3 different kinds of buildings. In the first, I still remember this dream like it was yesterday. And I see in the first mikvah, it's a beautiful,
Lush.
nice, luxurious streets. It's beautiful. It's like walking in Jerusalem. Everything is white. And I want to go inside, but I'm too afraid. I'm too afraid to go inside because I feel like this is not for me. I can't go inside this mikvah. I walk down the streets like I'm going down a mountain. And I see another beautiful kind of building. Everything is in blue. And I want to go inside, and I see somebody over there sitting, and I'm too afraid to go inside. Then I go down the mountain even more, and I see a third building, and it's also nice, but it's full of people. And I go inside, and I dip inside the mikveh.
That's my people.
And I wake up in the morning, and I wake up like I'm dipping, and I wake up. And I used to have this dream like 2-3 times. So this kind of a dream. This is kind of like Hashem is giving you a true like mission. Like He's saying like, I want you to continue learning. You understand? So I hope that you guys will experience in your own neshama's way something similar. But you have to understand that you can't just take this shiur Wednesday night and das vidanya. You have to live with this.
Oh, live is hard.
You understand? I mean, you got to think that everything I'm
Somebody's
doing,
gonna
how
make
is this connected to Shem Ab, Shem Sak, Shem Mayin, Shem Ben? And Bezrat Hashem, as you go further in life in this limud, Hashem will show you what your true mission is, what your shorish neshama is, and you're gonna Bezrat Hashem fulfill your tikkun in your life. Baruch Adonai Le'olam. Amen. Amen. Kadish.